We're bringing you the very latest information now on last night's Woonsocket mill fire.
Pinpoint News Tracker takes you to the scene on Fairmount Street in Woonsocket at the former Alice Mills complex. It's a story we first brought you as breaking news shortly after the fire started at about 7:30 last night. You can see really some of those dramatic pictures from the 8-alarm blaze.
Here are the latest developments. Crews have been on the scene all night, dousing some of the hot spots at what's left of that building.
We also learned at least one firefighter was taken to the hospital with minor injuries. All of the city's 125 firefighters were on the scene at some point, as well as members of other departments.
Hundreds are left without power and water service, most living on 3rd Street right near that building. And crews are now searching for what may have caused that fire.
Right now we want to get to Eyewitness News reporter Nicole Estefan. She joins us live from Woonsocket now with the very latest.
Good morning, Danielle and Patrick. We are now 10 hours into this fire. As you said, the flames first broke out around 7:30 last night. Now, myself and the photographer just got back from a tour of the area, and in a half mile in every direction, it looks like a thick fog has settled over the area. Well, that fog is actually smoke, and with it, it's left ash all over vehicles and homes. This is firefighters still are there, containing a constant stream of water on the site, trying to make sure that flames don't spark again. And let's take a look at what caused all of this. Incredible images Eyewitness News first brought you last night. Look at those flames, a spectacular sight, really. The blaze reached 8 alarms. The Eyewitness News team on the scene, witnessing walls collapsing and heard small explosions. More than 100 firefighters battled the massive flames, including all of the Woonsocket firefighters and surrounding areas. Now here's video from this morning. All that's left, a few hollow walls and piles of ashes. Now we spoke with neighbors this morning, many of whom spent most of the night hosing down their own homes, knowing that there would be no resources to help them out if the fire spread.
The whole sky was just totally black, and it just kept bellowing that way, heading towards Blackstone and Bellingham, Massachusetts, and it just looked like World War II. It was just black smoke in the sky. Then you could see flames shooting up approximately about 25-30 feet off the top of the building. Then the floors would collapse in, and it would be just smoke, ash, and as you can see, there's ash everywhere. And all I did was water down my roof for 2 hours last night.
And Alan was up early this morning watering down his car, which was covered in ash, which most of the neighbors will have to do. Now, we are told the neighbors that were evacuated last night have been able to return to their homes. Also, one firefighter was injured, as you mentioned. His injuries described as minor. We do not have an update on his condition this morning, but we'll try to get that for you. Now, fire investigators also just arriving on the scene. Now, they have an intense job ahead of them, trying to figure out what caused all of this. We will bring you the latest details as they become available. We are live in Woonsocket with the Blackstone Valley Mobile Newsroom. Nicole Estefan, Eyewitness News.
And we'll have much more on this story throughout the morning here on Eyewitness News as you look at some live video now from a chopper over the burning mill. And you know, you were talking about that cloud of smoke over the mill and describing that scene of like a fog, as Nicole was talking about a couple of minutes ago. You can really see there that still a lot of hot spots burning inside that mill, and fire crews continuing to douse the mill with water. Now we're almost 12 hours after that fire started. Right now on WPRI.com you can find several pictures and videos taken from the dramatic scene. If you were in the area and have more photos or video, you can send it to reportit@WPRI.com or use the WPRI app for the iPhone or Android smartphones.